So, the fastest way to deal with problems in life. Today, we're going to get into some real talk because a lot of people, they always say, Eric, like it seems like in relationship, it seems like in business, it seems like in everything, you just seem to always have this positive outset. Is it because you don't face challenges? And let me tell you something, of course I do. We all live in this world of yin and yang. There's storms, there's peace, there's calmness, there's sun, there's moon, right? This world of duality. We all live in the same world. But why is it that for some people, they always see these problems in their relationships? They see problems in their business, they see problems in their job. And a lot of the time, it's getting you a little bit upset. It's making you a little bit unhappy. It's one of those things where it makes you want to go and talk to your best friend about it and say, moan about it and complain about it and like think, how do I get out of this situation? A lot of people always say to me, Eric, I'm not enjoying what I'm doing. I'm not enjoying the relationship that I'm in. I don't know what to do. So I want to give you the most simple answer here today. And we're going to skip the show reel because we're going to get into straight talk. Are you ready for this? Straight talk. Some of you may not like to hear this. You know why? Ooh, got some zoom effect there. You know why? It's because the truth for some of you hurts and it is very, very hard to actually execute what I'm about to tell you. There's two parts we need to understand in life. One, and if you're taking notes, write this down. If you are used to my videos, maybe just comment this below to reaffirm the learning so you actually instill what we're talking about here. The first part is called your model of the world. So, in actual fact, every single time you are unhappy, you are stressed, you are worried, you are not happy about a relationship or a part of the relationship or a part of your business or your partnership or your employer or whatever it is because these two things are disaligned. And the first thing is called your model of the world. Okay, so type number one, model of the world. And number two is called your reality, what you are living right now. And your model of the world. So these are the two things. We are always trying to align these two things. When they are not aligned, that is when we are complaining, we are bitching, we are moaning, we have all these problems. Okay? So, to give you an example, your model of the world, let's say your model of the world in a relationship right now, could be that you expect that your loving partner needs to know how to cook. Right? You've got a certain specification. What you think your world should look like. That's your model of the world. Right? Your partner should call you when they're out. Your partner should be very, very caring. And what actually defines whether somebody's caring or not, you have that definition in your model of the world. Right? And for some of you in a job, you expect a job should be a certain way. Some of you in a business, you think that, no, I'm not enjoying this because business shouldn't be this way. Okay? It's because you have a certain model of the world. Now, the interesting thing is this, and I want you to pay close attention to these words because these words might be the words that changes your life. The model of the world you're talking about right now, right, is not actually your model of the world. Every single one of you who is watching this video right now, I want you to understand this. Why? Because we can only have a model of the world based on our conditioning, based on society, our upbringing, our parents. What they have told us is right or wrong. And usually, what molds our model of the world is something like this. For example, if we have seen our parents argue through our upbringing, and when we decide who is right, who is wrong, then we decide that we want our partner to be or to not to be a certain way. It's because of our society, our upbringing. It makes us think it should or shouldn't be a certain way, or what people have told us. So in actual fact, that thing that makes you unhappy, that you're trying to align your reality to, might not even be your thing. It might just be somebody else's thing. So what does this mean to us? It means that we're living in a really messed up world. we're continuously trying to align our reality, what we're living right now, to this model of the world, which probably isn't our model of the world. So how do we actually instantly shift to actually just be at peace, be at joy, love one another, enjoy every moment, and just feel gratitude for life. How do we shift to that state? And why is it that, a lot of people say, Eric, you're just positive all the time. How does that work? Are there no politics in work? Are there no politics at home? Are there not things going on? Right? There can be things going on, but in actual fact, it doesn't affect me. I'm always happy and I'm always at peace. How? Because understand one basic principle. And I want you to write this in the comments below, and I want you to instill this learning into that brain of yours. Right? You have no right to be unhappy. Now that sounds a bit harsh for some of you. You think, what you're saying, I don't have a right, I'm unhappy, right? You don't have a right to be unhappy, because actually the formula to be happy is very simple. Your reality just needs to match your model of the world, then you're happy. And you have two choices, but none of the choice is to moan. But the biggest problem is most people choose to moan and complain, talk to their friends about it. That's the biggest problem. So instead of doing that, let me tell you how to align the two things. It's very, very simple. I say simple, but not easy. You guys, I'm sure you understand the term now. It's a very simple strategy, but most of you can't do it. Why? Because your logical mind battles with your intuition and you don't know what to do at the end of it. But I'm telling you, if you follow what I say here, you can be happy and you will be set free. So, how it works? Very simple. You have your model of the world. You have your reality. Once it's aligned, you're happy. If it's not aligned, like for most people, you're not happy, right? So what can you do? Number one, change your model of the world. What does that mean? It means look at your reality right now. Look at your partner right now. Look at your job right now. Look at your business right now. And just say, I'm so grateful that I have a partner, even like in the first place. I'm so grateful that my partner can do what they do. Instead of focusing on what they can't do or what they don't do, why not focus on, which is pretty much what we do when we first meet each other, focus on why we actually love each other instead of why we don't love each other and what we don't like about each other. So you focus on the positive, positive expands. You focus on negative, negative will keep expanding. So you can either drop your model of the world and accept your reality, love your reality, feel grateful for life and your reality right now in this moment. And then everything's happy. Drop your model of the world, which probably isn't your model of the world in the first place. Or you have your second choice, which is you decide that, no, that is what I want. I feel in my intuition, in my gut, that is what I want, okay? Then you still have no right to complain. Let me tell you why. Because your option then is to drop your reality. Drop your reality. So you either drop your model of the world or drop your reality. They're the two steps. You only got two options. But the biggest problem is most people choose the third option, which is to bitch and moan and complain and live in this problem world. When you're in the problem state, you keep attracting more problems. So instead of that, don't. Stop. Just think, okay, am I going to drop the model of the world now? Or am I going to drop my reality right now? Choose one to drop. What does that mean? It means that if you are in a relationship and you keep bitching and moaning about it, stop. Stop your relationship. Eric, but it's hard. It's been 2 years. It's been 3. Let me tell you something. When there's disalignment, if you don't stop that thing, it will stop you. Some of you may have experienced that before, right? Trust me one thing. If there's disalignment, it's just a matter of time. Because there's disalignment, it will stop you at your most unexpected time. So you might as well take charge of your life and you make the decision. You don't enjoy it? Don't complain. Stop it. You don't enjoy your job? Stop it. You don't enjoy your business? Stop it. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. You think, Eric, it's not that easy. You don't understand my situation. I had a guy who I was coaching. His name was Jack. He said exactly the same thing. He said, Eric, but you don't understand. I got my kids to look after. I said, you just told me, Jack, you don't enjoy your business. I'm giving you the strategy. Stop doing it. He says, I need to pay the bills. I said to him, Jack, something really magical happens when you learn the art of letting go. Stop having attachment to everything and thinking that everything is yours, right? Instead, learn to let go, because when you learn to let go, finally, you will clear that space And when you open up that space, it will allow new things to come into your life. But you cannot hold on and expect new things to come into your life. So always understand that, right? When your cup is full, they say stop pouring. Empty the space. Free yourself. Create freedom for yourself, for your mind, for your spirit, for every part of your being. Guys, if this video has been of any use to you whatsoever, or any inspiration, or you learn anything from it, just hit that thumbs up, hit the like button. Also, comment below, let us know where you guys have tuned in from. It's always nice to know. And finally, remember, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it, because this year I'm dedicated to making daily videos of positivity, business, spirituality, or anything fun and exciting, traveling with me everywhere I go, to keep you inspired to make 2018 your best year yet. But for now, guys, ciao.